What is up, everybody? It's Nikko from the EHG community, coming back to you with another episode of the EHG podcast. It's been a while since I've done EHG podcast episode, so I just decided, hey, let me do this one today just to relax a little bit. And I also got to record a little bit more of gameplay here and there. But yeah, this is a different topic today. Today I'm going to be talking about games I despise. I'm going to be going by genre, by titles, and even certain styles, even certain things like with artwork I despise. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and literally state games that I despise with a major passion. And the reason why is because I think possibly people can share this opinion with me, but not all the time. This is just all opinionated. As I said, you can go ahead and try these games out, or you could try the games out that I'm listing and have a different opinion on it. But this is something basically what I want to list out. So one game, especially the first one, which I'm probably gonna start off with the genre. One genre that I despise the most in video games is battle royales. I despise battle royales. Now, are there good battle royale games? Yes, because I play a little bit of battle royales here and there, but there's a reason why I despise them the most. For me, I felt as battle royales were an excuse for developers to do hard work in making a really good game. And reason being is because if you see the concept of a battle royale compared to other concepts, it is pretty easy to understand. With things like if you try to compare like a battle royale to an RPG, or battle royale to a first person shooter, or even like a regular first person shooter, like things like team deathmatch or games like Doom, it's an easier concept to understand. And one game that literally leads me to hate battle royales is, especially even if I do play, it's Fortnite, is Warzone, and it's many other games that do so. Like for instance, especially one that I'm very disappointed that the Game Grumps actually did. Soviet Jump Game, and Soviet Jump Game was fucking horrendous. And with guys that actually do things like, writing books, have creativities of animation, and do things like, hey, music writing, and, such great ideas like, making different like levels and like, different games and stuff like that. Especially like people that have like major areas in the gaming industry, I would not expect them to go ahead and go for a battle royale. And Soviet Jump Game is fucking horrendous. Especially with people like, how like certain characters come out for I would say like for the Game Grumps, like how they like make brand new characters by improving, or like anything of improvisation, or like I would say like making up like characters like through voice acting. And it goes to a point where it's like, you guys couldn't make like a better game than this? Because I tried it and I hated it. I despised it. I fucking hated Soviet Jump Game. And for many reasons too. It's like I understand, I like the idea of a side scroller battle royale, but it's like, why a battle royale? Why go to the concept of making an easy type game compared to others? That's one thing I hate, like, especially with battle royales. But major things that I hate with battle royales is that they're not fucking nerfed and buffed properly. And with battle royales, it goes to a point where it's like, you can have a gun, especially in Fortnite, this is a problem. You can have a gun that is a gray gun, a gray handgun, do or kill faster than a gun that is literally a gold, and it's fucking ridiculous. It goes to a point where it's like, this is absolutely ridiculous. I like Fortnite because it does give you it does bring the creativity and the idea of like, bringing cool characters. I do like the save the world option, but the problem is it's not focused on so much. And with Fortnite, I have another reason why I don't support it. It's because they focus too much on the battle royale. I think they need to focus on the save the world aspect a lot equally, because of the fact that you get things like building in the battle royale, and it's more focused in the battle royale than the actual save the world aspect. I feel like that needs to be worked on a little bit better. I think the building aspect should be a lot more better on the save the world aspect than the battle royale, but that's just my opinion. So let me go on to a series that I despise the most, and I fucking hate the Dark Soul series. I hate the Dark Soul games. Reason being is because I think they're overhyped. I like the fact that they're challenging. I like some of the artwork, but I feel as if they're overhyped because of the fact that it's not that they're good, but the fact that they cause rage, and the fact that a lot of people start playing them, that people end up wanting to buy it, and people end up wanting to go ahead and start raging here and there. It's like what are you buying it because you think it looks good, or are you buying it because you want to feel the rage out of it? I think that's the only reason why people buy it, not because it's a good game, but it makes other people freaking angry. And it's like, why are we doing this? Like, is this really a thing? Is that serious? Like, is that really a reason of why you guys have to do that shit? But I played certain Dark Souls games. I played the Dark Souls games. I played like games similar to it, like Salt and Sanctuary. I played things like Let It Die. I played Bloodborne, and to my opinion, I just feel like they're massively overrated. And it's not because it's a bad, as I said, it's a bad game. It's not because it's a bad game at all, but it's like, I just feel like it's overhyped, and I hate the overhype of it, because I feel like, there are many reasons to like the game, but not because it builds so much rage. I think there are a lot of games that build way more rage than freaking Dark Souls, and trust me, there have been. And with that, I just like the idea. I like the idea of the gameplay. I like the idea of the design for it, but one thing I hate about the design is the fucking characters are ugly. God fucking sake. Like, from Bloodborne, the character design, like, you look at the characters, they're fucking ugly. Dark Souls, they're fucking ugly. Salt and Sanctuary, they're pretty damn ugly, but it's only, I guess it's supposed to look like that design because of the actual artwork of it. Like, it goes to that point where it's like, what the hell, like why are they so ugly? But like, all these bad guys, all these freaking levels are well designed, but like, the character design looks terrible. That's why I like things like Code Vein, because Code Vein has a good character design for it, and similar being to like Dark Souls. Actually, I think it's actually not bad. But as I said, it goes to a point where it's like, what the hell? It's like, this is way too much, and it's like you guys have all this design, but not for the character designs. It's like Code Vein has good character design, for my opinion. And it's gonna go to a point where it's like Elden Ring. It's gonna be like something similar, like a freelance, like a free roam one. And I can't. I think it looks good. Like, I wanted to get the Demon Souls remake for it, because I did play Demon Souls and I like Demon Souls, but as I said, I feel like those games overall are just overhyped, because as I said, they just cause rage. I don't understand why things like that just cause rage. So that's just my thing about it. So here's another game that I despise the most. Call of Duty, I despise the fucking most. And I've played good Call of Duty games. I've played amazing Call of Duty games. And I played from like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. I made a clan in Modern Warfare 2 with a cousin of mine and a couple of friends of mine. It was pretty cool. I thought Black Ops 3 was okay. Black Ops 4 was decent. But when it went Battle Royale, I was just like, you know what? No, this is ridiculous. I find this very disgusting. And it's not even that. It's also the fact of like things like, you know, having to go battle royale is choice. I don't understand why that's choice. Like another thing that stopped and it makes me hate Call of Duty is the fact that like, you know, a lot of things like, you know, with things with Call of Duty, I'm trying to get out of my head, is the fact that like the battle passes go to a point where you actually pay money to get a better gun, and I hate the fact that it does that. It's like, excuse me, I'm like, you're really gonna go ahead and have a battle pass to get a gun that does a lot more damage, than the originals. I'm like, really? This is what you're gonna do? This is the choice that you're gonna do? How can you literally go to a point and put a stronger gun than the originals in a battle pass and make people pay for it? That's ridiculous. I find that to be very unfair. Why not balance the regular weapons that you have that they actually did? But you know what? It goes to a point where it's like, that's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. It's like, it goes to a point where it's like, this is really dumb. And ever since that's happened, I stopped supporting anything of Call of Duty. And I majorly stopped supporting things like that because of the fact that the microtransactions could literally go to a point where it's like, it's like pay to win, and it's ridiculous. I find that very, very ridiculous. Especially now, if you go into Warzone, a lot of people tend to cheat in Warzone. But now, the punishment for that is, oh, if you cheat in Warzone, you get put into a server with other cheaters. So, that is funny to me. That is absolutely funny to me. And when I find that to be funny, it's like, you get put in with other cheaters that could possibly do, like, I would say, like, any type of cheating against you, and then you realize how freaking annoying it is. And it goes to a point where it's like, it's funny to me. It's really, really funny to me. And like, something like where you're punishing like the actual cheaters, we're putting in with other cheaters that can go ahead and literally cheat against them. It makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. But as I said, with stuff like that, I stopped supporting Call of Duty to a major extent. So especially stuff like that, I stopped supporting it. What is a company that I stopped supporting? Okay, so no. Well, I can't say I'd stop supporting this company because I still buy some of their products, but I could say this game. I hate the WWE games, the new ones. Reason why is because I played things like from the original SmackDown, like Shut Your Mouth, or Here Comes the Pain, or SmackDown versus Raw, and stuff like that was actually pretty fun. But now with the 2K games, like the WWE 2K18, it's like, my god, guy, let me go to a point where it's like, you know, I have to do a suplex, right? And it's like a fucking code from Grand Theft Auto. It's like, I don't need to go ahead and do all that just to do a damn suplex. Why do I need to go through all of that just to go through a damn suplex? I despise that shit. It's like, I remember it, like, for certain things it will be like, oh, like if you're playing with a PlayStation, oh, it's circle down or it's circle up, or it would be like A up or X up, like to go ahead and do a freaking suplex. But then they make it so fucking difficult just to do a goddamn suplex, and it's like, I get it. You want to go ahead and make this a lot more, you know, exciting, but then at one point it gets to the point where it's like, yo, now this is boring. Now this is stupid. It's like I don't want to have to do a whole freaking GTA code to get unlimited fucking ammo, or GTA code to freaking get all different guns just to freaking do a goddamn suplex. And then it goes to a major extent where it's like now most of them are glitchy, because the latest ones were so glitchy that it was a freaking joke. It was a major joke. And I was like, you know, it's like, why is this a thing? It's like this seems ridiculous for a game to have to do that. You know what I mean? And then it's like, I don't even want to play this stuff anymore. You know what I mean? But that's also one game that I hate, and I'm gonna try this next one. I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this. I don't hate this game, but I think it's overrated. The Witcher 3. I think The Witcher 3 is probably one of the most overrated games alive, because I played it for for a while, and then I got massively bored out of it. It's like, this is boring as shit. I am bored out of my fucking mind. And I know it's supposed to be extensive to do a lot of things, which is great. I love that. But then it gets massively boring. It's like, I just can't play this. Like, I can't stay playing this. I think there are, in my opinion, better RPG games, but I feel as if, people make this a lot overrated, and they go ahead and claim The Witcher 3 to be one of the greatest games, when a perfect game, because of things like they say, there's no microtransactions, there's a full story, which is not really true in a specific area. Especially if you are someone who buys DLC. The Witcher 3 has DLC, and when Witcher 3 first came out, it got massive bugs in it, which is not surprising, but it's not too bad of a situation where it's not able to be fixed. But for me, it's I just feel like that series is just overrated. It's especially The Witcher 3 is just one of the most overrated games, in my opinion. I feel as if certain other RPG games are better, but as I said, I'm not really a big fan of it. Do I think it's a beautiful game? It's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. The story's great from what I got to it so far. I just stopped because, as I said, I got massively bored of it. I feel as if there are just more better games out there than it, but that's just me. But as I said, all this is just based on opinion. Alright guys, this was another episode of the EHG podcast. Please comment below, let me know what you guys think. I would like to know your opinions on this. But definitely subscribe to the EHG community. Definitely turn your notifications for when we get new streams and new videos set out. Definitely join us on our Facebook group, our Discord channel. Make sure to go ahead and check out our merchandise. Follow the Liking Horde on Twitter, and also definitely go ahead and follow us on Glimish. But this is Nikko from the EHG community. Stay tuned for another episode of the EHG podcast, and remember that there's always something amazing on the horizon.